Well, hi guys and girls, Emma again. Welcome back to the spare room. Here we go again. It's been 12 months since I made a video and released this tool making competition last year, which is pretty crazy. Unlikely that I've actually achieved anything, but I have been sort of making stuff, and I've got some new toys and I've been using them a bit. I've got a milling machine that isn't quite set up yet. I've got a few projects finished and a few more started, and a longer list of things to do at the end, but it's time to do this because time runs out and time doesn't stand still, unfortunately. Welcome to the intro video for the Spare Room Toolmaking Competition 2018. There's an email address there, email your entry or a link to your entry. I've thought pretty long and hard about a prize, and I wanted something that is pretty nice and that everyone wants, and that I can post anywhere and that works anywhere in the world. But I wanted to open the competition up a little bit more. I have friends who make tools for many different hobbies and interests. Leatherwork tools and woodworking tools. A set of toolmaker squares, while they're great, it's not something you can see the potential of until you actually got one. So, Hero 4 Sessions. It's not a top of the range GoPro, but it's a real GoPro, and if you've already got one, well, it's going to expand your capabilities a bit. If you haven't got one, it's going to expand your capabilities a bit too. So there's one on its way. That's what I've decided on. No sponsors. This prize has come from me and something I'm putting up, and I really want to get a shout out to some of the little channels out there, and I'd love to see some of the bigger channels on board with this too, because it's a prize everyone can use, and it's not a popularity contest. So if you don't put any effort into making a video and don't put any effort into making something especially for the competition, well, you're probably not going to win. But if you do, I don't think anyone's going to be hurt or upset if one of the bigger channels wins. And we'd all appreciate your feedback, because everything goes into a playlist, so it's more views for everyone. So a shout out would be wonderful. Anyone who's watching this has got a big channel, and an entry would be even better. Come on guys, you can do it. No one's got any time, but we've simplified this quite a lot to last year. So we've got some dates. Announcement Sunday the 19th of March, that's today. Entry cutoff. So we've got some dates. Announcements Sunday the 18th of March, that's today. The entry cutoff Sunday the 17th in June, or it's about the 2nd or 3rd Sunday in June. Final announcements on Saturday the 23rd, which is the Bar Z Summer Bash. I'm going to announce it live on the stream. Thanks to Stan and to Tom. I'll post this anywhere and it'll work anywhere. It doesn't need a power adapter, it doesn't need anything, it's all USB charge. You can use it anywhere, it's a good camera. You don't have to be at the bash to enter. So if you're not going, if you're interested, watch the live stream. It's a pretty good fun day anyway if you've got the day free. And yeah, we'll all have a look at your video if we can. Okay, so we've got some rules, and the rules have changed a bit. Make it a little bit simpler. The tool must be made by the entrant, so if you've got a tool that you want to make, or something that was made by someone else that you want to show people, put up in your own video, in your own YouTube channel. Don't don't bring it as part of the competition because you never made it. So you have to make it. Rule 2 is a bit more important. It's changed a bit. Now, the tool must be made from one piece of stock of any description. This was a suggestion from Stan Zinkowski, and it's probably a pretty good suggestion. I had 3 or 4 ideas on how to make this competition a little bit more fun, and this was the one that stood out. The tool must be made from one piece of stock of any description, plus any appropriate fastening. So whether you're going to weld it up or whether you're going to find some screws and bolts, or even make some bolts or screws or whatever you need to do. I think we'll count washers in with that, weld, silver solder, all those sort of things, nails, screws, rivets. That's kind of part of that. But you've got to start with one piece of stock, whether it's a piece of copper sheet, whether it's a piece of bar, whether it's a piece of wood. I reckon that's probably pretty fair. If you're going to make a scriber or a scriber holder, get a scriber, make a holder for it. We can do it in one piece. If you get a piece of tungsten carbide and make a holder for it, well, that kind of covers it, doesn't it? The tool must be made between the announcement day of the competition, which is today, and the final day for submission of your video, which is Sunday the 18th of something of June. Yeah. One entry video must be made to be 20 minutes maximum length and hosted on YouTube for the entry. Now, I've cut this back to one video because people said 2 was a pain in the neck, and it is, but it made you commit a bit and it made people come back. So we're going to live with one video, and that's cool. 20 minutes maximum length and hosted on YouTube for the entry. You need to email a link to me to get it included before the deadline. Best is subjective. Now, good videos will be clear, concise, enjoyable, and winners will be chosen at discretion of the judges. Decisions will be final. We're not going to go into that. If I decide that there's a video I really like, put a joke in it that if you're going to put a joke in it, put a joke in that everyone's going to get. Make a bit of effort on that. The winners, or the top 3 or 4 that got through the competition and I had trouble deciding from, really did make an effort on their video editing and collaborations, all those sort of things that really went into a lot of work with it. So that's the standard we've got to stick to. Don't make something that is going to put me to sleep watching it. Really, you can do it. You up your game. You can do it. No pressure. No late entries. If it's not in before the date, well, it's not in. The final submission video forms part of the entry. You have to sit and watch it, so make it memorable. We will judge you on your tools and your creativity and what you actually made, but I'm going to be looking at the video in particular. The entry's open to anyone, so anyone can enter it. You don't have to be at the bash, I've said that already. And I'll announce it at the 2018 Barsy Summer Bash. And I haven't changed the dates there. We'll get on and do that. This will be downloadable. There'll be a link in the description. So download it and have a good look. Print it out if you like. Not a huge deal. But you've got a little while to think about it. But 3 months will go pretty quick. Time doesn't stand still. So think about it and get in and make something. If you're one of those channels that are sitting under 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views, this is an awesome opportunity. Anyone who entered last year will tell you that. I'm going to be pretty actively promoting what you do and your videos, progress and all that sort of stuff. Get an entry in early rather than late, and then you get a few views. So that's just a thought. Entrants decide what to build, and it can be specialist or basic. It needs to be a workshop tool, and it needs to be as nice as you can make it. Good tools last a lifetime. There's a list of some ideas at the end of the document. I put some ideas, and whether some of them are, I think it's the same list as last year. They're things that probably can be made with one piece of material. If you go and buy a micrometer head to go on it, well, we're gonna sort of probably allow that. That's not a big deal. It says you're not allowed to, you're not required to make all the components. The extra points for graduating and finishing a micrometer head, but if you have a nice sliding bevel or set of calipers, then you have as much chance as anyone. It's basically the piece you make with the one piece of stock, or the pieces you make out of the one piece of stock. You can make an attachment for another tool, or a height gauge base or a DTI attachment. That's as good as anything. It says you're not obliged to finish your entries, but a video must be submitted to enter. So we expect a video. I don't care if you get it finished or not, but a good video will get you an entry. About judging. I'm supplying a nice prize package, and it's nice, so up the bar a bit. And it's like I've said, that camera's kind of going to be useful to anyone, and anyone wants one. So whether you're a drone pilot, or whether you're shooting workshop videos, or whether you're out and about, or whether you're a snowboarder, or whatever, it's a video camera you can use. Other judges may come on board, and I'm talking to people. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. If so, they'll be experts in tool making, video making, or making unfortunate mistakes. Maybe all of the above. They will not be entrants. So if it's judged, it won't be judged by anyone who enters. Having said that, I'm going to do a tool making video, and have a bit of a go at it myself. I've got a couple of ideas, and I've just got to get time to do it. So watch out for them. That'll be a bit of fun anyway. They won't be part of the judged entries, but it'll be fun to do, and there's jobs I need to do. But just make the point here that if we've got 30 entrants and they all have a 20-minute video, that's 10 hours of watching paint dry that I probably won't get back. So make it worth watching. We'll be looking at tool quality. Some footage of you testing a new tool will be one way to ascertain that. The videos will go on a playlist in my channel, so that's pretty cool, because I'm going to be sharing them all over in social media, and we'll see if we can get some people actually watching them. And if you share the playlist too, well, it all goes around. And if I can get someone to make an entry who's got a bigger channel, well, that's a huge help for everybody. So please, 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 someone enter my competition. It's all about making some fun. In the end, there's some incentive, but build something you like, that's your style and is useful in your workshop. And don't leave it too late. There's 90 days to finish the project. Get an idea and get it started early. There's good reasons for that. It might be refreshing to build something off camera for some of you, so that's a good opportunity too. So if you want to make something off camera and just do a video about it afterwards, that's cool. It's working for me. I'm doing a project like that at the moment. I'm writing it up for a magazine, but I'm not videoing it. And building with hacksaw and files and a drill press and presses just as much as your pantograph engraver, fancy service grinder and Chauvelin lathe. So if you've got gear, that's cool, use it and make something nice, but make a video that's kind of cool, reflects your abilities. It can go either way. It's not a popularity contest, and anyone can win this. So I think I'm a pretty fair judge, and anyone else who comes along too will be pretty fair. So there's a bit of a list of ideas there. There's things that you can make. Some of them you won't be able to make with one part, but use a bit of imagination. Email me if you're not sure. That's kind of what it's all about. That's the tool making competition. So thanks for your patience. It's a pretty boring video. Hardly worth even sticking around, but hopefully you had this reduced down the bottom of your page and just listening to it. That's probably all you need to know. As for my off-camera project, is this little locomotive that's coming along really nice. They're tiny, like they're really not very big. There's two of them, boilers. They're really not huge, but good fun. And there'll be some more about that soon, but that's what I'm working on at the moment in parts. There's also a Patreon project, which is a little steam traction engine. That's coming together too. There'll be a video up about that very, very shortly. There's also another little boiler project that I'm working on here as well. So life's pretty short. There's lots happening, and yeah, get in and win this camera. You've got time, you've got facilities to do it, you've got your own imagination, you've got everything you need. So really looking forward to your entries to see what people will do. There's some awesome stuff. Get back and have a look at the playlist. It's on my channel for last year if you want some ideas. Take a look at some of them. There was some really, really good entries. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, It's not a very exciting video, but if you're entering the competition, yeah, it's important stuff. So appreciate your time. More soon. Be kind to each other, and like Keith Fenner says, get it done, eh?